Yep.
Is that alright? Does that look weird?
I think we look okay. Blue and red. Red and blue. Too much, maybe.
Okay. Welcome to the Rhino! Pa, 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 pa. Dave, you've been learning your musical instrument.
I have.
Why don't you play us a song to introduce us?
So I'm not going to say what it is. You've just got to guess. Don't worry about a thing.
Three Little Birds by Bob Marley.
Yes! You can tell by the strumming.
I actually thought that song was written specifically about me and my experience with Three Little Birds that were outside my doorstep.
What happened there?
Well, they just woke me up, really annoyed me. So I managed to twat two of them with a frying pan, but one got away.
Two birds, one frying pan?
Ah, name of a great film.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to write a song about that, then I'd love to hear it.
I've got one.
Go on. That's close to my face, that.
Sorry.
Damage that.
Two birds, one frying pan.
Sitting on my doorstep.
It got away.
You shit.
Bastard. I've been watching a load of gangster films.
Oh, yeah. He's been walking around like Al Capone.
Thank you. Scarface.
It's been quite weird, actually, quite intense. I didn't actually realise Dave was back from the gym and he was putting on this accent, and I was in the shower at the time and he was just doing this accent and I was convinced we were getting robbed. And I said, look, mate, just go straight down the corridor, the room on the end, your room, just take whatever you want from there, but leave the other one clear. Got expensive camera equipment in there.
Yeah, and the accent is a bit like, forget about it. Forget about it.
Yeah, see, imagine you're in the shower.
Where'd you
come out,
keep all your expensive stuff?
Yeah, it's like, what? Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry. In the room down there.
Forget about it.
Oh, I will. I'll forget you ever even came here, sir.
You're busting.
Oh, no.
You're busting my balls.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. If you take your trousers off, I'll suck you off. Luckily, it didn't come to that. And when I opened the door, I realised it was Dave and then had a massive go at him.
I lost all my power within a matter of seconds.
Yeah. Just to be extra clear, like crystal clear. Right, just to be crystal clear, I'm only going to say this once.
You only need to say it once.
I only need to say this once, so listen. Not at any point have I ever sucked Dave off.
Not at one point. Not one point. I've never really asked.
Exactly. Right, Dave, let's get into this, shall we?
Yeah, man.
What's your opinion on Just Stop Oil?
Just Stop Oil.
Yeah.
They do my head in.
Do they?
They do my head in. I tell you, they do my head in.
Yeah. I'm actually all for them, but they keep rejecting my application. So I don't seem passionate enough. So what's passion? I just want to piss people off by standing in the road. Sitting in the road.
In the road.
I just think it'd be hilarious watching all the drivers get angry and beat round me.
Mind you get quite angry when you get wet hands, let alone glue hands.
Yeah, no, I do, yeah. Well, I wouldn't put glue on my hands.
You wouldn't put glue on your hands?
No. I'd wear the t-shirt and I would just sit in the road, and when people say, "Oi, move out of the road, get out of the way," I'll say, "Hey, I'm doing this for your kids, mate." That's what I'll say.
You could be the emotional support for the people that glued their hands.
Exactly. Do you know what? Actually, that wouldn't be a bad job.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
Getting your entertaining business.
I would, honestly, watching pissed off drivers really would make my day.
That'd get them off the road.
Yeah, it would.
Get you having jokes making at them.
Yeah. Ironically, I got an Uber that would have got an Uber to all the places because can't afford a car.
And a lot of it might be like in places you can't really get to that very well, so you'll have to get like a long distance car.
Yeah.
Journey.
Well, that's more on them then. They need to pick better locations that more people can get to.
And you can't afford like a Tottenham ticket, for example.
Tottenham ticket?
Sellotape, zip tied his neck to the post.
Oh, he did at the game. Yes, you're so right. Yeah, I don't know if I'd have the balls to do that.
I could imagine you next to him though, going, "You keep that necktie on."
Yeah, you're doing a great job, pal. I did actually send him a message saying, "Bloody well done, mate."
Well done, mate. Where'd you get your zip tie?
Yeah, he hasn't replied. I assume he's in prison.
To the cell.
Yeah. Actually, they're going to do stuff like that. Make sure you keep it up.
Keep it up.
Do it in prison.
What are you doing, mate? Just going for shopping. He's got his bag around his neck.
Dickhead.
Idiot.
Well, he's not a dickhead. He's a national treasure.
He'd have had a great time in the medieval times.
Yeah, well. He would have been stacked all the time.
Exactly.
Speaking of stacked, we're still going to the gym.
Yep. Maybe, do you ever want to know? Garden grows.
I'll text Liam later.
Yeah. See ya.
Now, Dave, I don't know about you, but I am pretty scared with the way ChatGPT is going.
ChatGPT.
Now, I use it, or just AI in general, right? I use that ChatGPT all the time. It's like my new best friend. Whenever I have any feelings or the need for a conversation or just someone to talk dirty to me, I will use ChatGPT for that. And it's really good. It's like actually having another person. But I was wondering, does it scare you with the future of it?
It worries me of what's going to happen to humanity, you know? I feel like there's been 5 to 6 different films telling us why this is a bad idea.
Yeah. Like no one's listening.
Exactly. And don't get me wrong, very useful.
Yeah.
Very useful.
It's hard to argue with it when it's so
useful.
damn filthy.
I do ask it quite a lot of things, like I try and describe what sort of bird I've seen.
Right.
And I'll ask ChatGPT. Majority of the time it's seagull.
Yeah.
Majority of the time it is a seagull. I just forget.
Yeah, he doesn't know
like
any birds.
So I saw one the other day. It was white, a bit of grey on it, and it had a beak. Probably ask it.
Yeah.
What that was. Like.
That will probably be a seagull.
So is it the same bird always following me around?
It could be. I like to think so.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
What would you do if you found out that I'd been training a seagull to
follow me around?
Follow you around.
That would be pretty cool.
And then, when it gets to the 3rd month, it's just going to absolutely go
come at me.
And bring his mates. But he'd just be attacking you, just pecking your eyes.
So there's more of one bird?
Well, yeah, what do you mean?
So there's more than one bird? Of the same species?
Yes. There's
I thought it was like
birds.
different names, like I'm called Dave, you're called the rhino.
Yeah.
That's a species.
Oh, I see, right. Yeah, but we're right, it's okay, I'm having a biology lesson now. So, there's humans. Mm-hmm. They've all got different, origins. We've all got different names.
Mm-hmm. That's species.
Yeah, we're one species. So birds, yes, they are one species. But there's loads of types of birds, loads of origins, loads of names, because there's so many different types.
Birds.
You don't see, that's one of them red bottoms humans.
You make a point.
Yeah.
So the way I'm thinking of it is you've got a remote control for the TV, but you've also got a PlayStation remote control. Different species, same thing.
Sure. So we are worried about AI.
Through the desert on a horse with a name, it felt good to get out of the rain. Get out of the rain.
You've been watching The Rhino. Thank you for listening. We'll see you again soon.